Hello, guys. I am Nishtha, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is a place where we talked about what is untalked. So, firstly, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in here. And let me add a little disclaimer. This is just my personal opinion as a public speaker and a thought leader. Not everyone has to resonate with it, not everyone has to agree with it. So, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. As you guys would have understood by the title, we are here to talk about toxic relationships, how we are born into toxic relationships, and how we ourselves bring into this world the toxic relationships. So, here I would like to start by giving a brief description about what exactly are relationships. So, there are three sort of relationships. The one that we are born into, those are our parents, our family. The second ones are our friends, romantic relationships, partners, and the third and the most important, in my opinion, and should be in everybody's, that is their relationship with themselves. This is a very important thing to understand because this is not just what happens to us. It doesn't just happen to the self. It is also a way that self happens to others. Why is this necessary to know? Why are toxic relationships so important to be aware about? Why the awareness is important? The awareness is very important because until and unless you don't realize that this is something that has been happening to you, or this is the reality of your life, or has become a reality of your life because of a parent, or because of a friend, or because of a partner, you won't be able to understand the quicksand you are in. And until you realize, you would be in it so deep that there's no one with a rope or a stick to even get you out, you know? Not every relationship is toxic by start. Basically, every person's behavior, it comes from the generations they have learned from. So whatever my parents have learned individually, my father or my mother, they have learned from their respective parents, their mother father, and so forth, going backwards. But what this does to us is, in order of not understanding what is happening with their kids, because even though it's good or bad, the things just keep on passing to their kids. And because they say that, okay, this is what my parents taught us, this is what our parents taught us, and maybe that is right for us. And as far as it may be, with the changing times, with the times evolving, and on even humanitarian terms, it is really important to understand what the child goes through, their mental health as well. Because for every individual kid, for every individual person, everything comes from their parents, and ultimately that shows up in their life. So for a person, for example, it will be reflected in their friends, because their friends may come from some or the other background, so will their romantic partners, and everything is just a wild mix up of these toxic patterns. But why does that happen? Because there is no awareness of what we do, because nobody wants to understand what is right, what they are doing is right or not. The toxic relationships with friends or partners. So, why do you see so many friendships breaking? Why do you see so many romantic relationships ending on such weird or weird notes, or bad situations? Why is there a need for closure and all those things? Because we have learned those things from our family, those things passed down to us, which we call as generational trauma. And without processing it, without understanding ourselves, we don't even know what to do. Our wounds reflect upon that person. That person's wounds reflect upon us. Already, we have a hefty amount of self worth issues, self doubt issues, self confidence issues, that it is just so simple for someone to come and pluck us and just push us like this, and we crumble into pieces because our resolve is not as strong. Why does this happen? This is where parenting comes in. And okay, not everyone is equipped with that knowledge. In back in those times, not everyone had the awareness of what mental health is, but now we do. We can't just keep on relying on someone or blaming someone for not being agile enough in our parenting, at the end of the day, we are our own parents because we need to take the reins back in our hands if we want to live a good life. There is such a taboo behind having a successful life because we are so scared of success. Even I was so scared of making this first video because we are not taught of taking calculated risks. We are so used to the comfort, and I know, as broadly as I'm talking about, if there's anything you wish for me to talk about, please just drop it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to talk about that, because this is what I am here for. This is the thing. I want to make an impact on the world. I want to talk about mental health as much as it is talked about physical health. Each health matters for us, be it physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, because it is a part of us. Every individual healed is the world healed, because all us individuals form this world. If we start our healing process, then maybe we can make this world a better place. I want to start by it because it took me a lot of time to discover my voice, and now that I have it, I am not going to let it go so easily. It is very important for you to empower yourself and not wait for others to empower you, because they themselves don't know how to empower themselves. We wait for support, but the others, the other people whom we are asking and begging for support, they themselves don't know what support is or how support can be given. Everyone these days is so self invested. But there will come a time where you will find a tribe, because I hope that too. But in order to find your tribe, you need to come outside your shell, because in the environment, okay, so now you can't grow in toxic places. We are all seeds. If you would have seen an avocado plant, I just planted one of the avocado seeds and it took so many days for it to sprout. I had to first remove its, I had to first soak it in water, then remove its outer covering. Then it took a couple days to start sprouting, and then I had to keep it in water, add those all those toothpicks and then add it into water, and then it started sprouting. But it's just been a month and it is a sapling. It takes time. We are all these kids, we are all humans. We will take time. It is okay if a 12-year-old kid has already become a millionaire. Not all our journeys are the same. Not all of us are meant for same things, because what is my dream may not be yours, and what is mine is not somebody else's. We all have our own pace, and yes, as restless as it gets, I know it is so hard. The resistance comes up, the pride, the justification, everything comes up. And as hard as it is, we gotta do it for ourselves, because if we don't, nobody else is going to do it for us. Because at least we have that responsibility for ourselves. Nobody did anything for us. Our parents didn't do it for us. Our friends didn't do it for us. Our romantic partners never understood us. But at least we owe that to ourselves, because if we can't do it for ourselves, how do we expect them to come and do it for us? Everything starts from home, right? Loving thy neighbor is very, very important. But if you don't know how you love yourself, how to love yourself, how to support yourself, how to be confident in your own skin, how are you going to help anybody else? It is so important to stay true to your own skin. The kin will follow. It is important to embrace your own skin, your own love, how you give love to yourself, how you would like to give love to others. If you want, nobody else is going to do it for you. So, guys, if you liked this video, please let me know your thoughts down below. If you have any suggestions or any more topics you want me to touch upon, please let me know. I am aiming for one new video every week. So, stay tuned. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for your love. Bye.